I love tech pouches. And there's nothing more I hate than having to dig around for my stuff. And so I like the idea of having things organized in one place or in one pouch. But today, we're going to talk about my favorite, tech pouches. I have 4 today that I want to talk about, and it's not going to be a versus video or which is better than which. I'm going to show you that each one has a very specific use case and has a place in my daily carry. First up, the Bellroys. I have had the full-size Bellroy tech kit for a couple of years now, and as you can see, it barely shows any signs of aging. What attracted me to it was that it didn't look like your typical tech kit or tech pouch. I love the stretchiness in the material, both outside and inside. And I really like the thoughtful organization. So you have your 2 dividers here, your pen loop, and you have your hook loops, and you also have this inside magnetic divider. So this one is the Tech Kit Compact, and it has actually replaced the full-size Tech Kit as my daily carry because I don't need to bring a lot of stuff to the office on a daily basis. So as you can see, it has a smaller divider here. So instead of having like 2 square ones, it has 1 square and 1 mini rectangle one. It also removed the pen loop. There are less hook stuff here, and the divider is no longer magnetic. So that's the only difference. For my daily carry, I would typically just bring my charger. So this is the Anchor power brick that also acts as a power bank. So I put that here. And since I do a lot of calls in the office, I bring my wireless earbuds and I put that here. Since I need a backup to my wireless earbuds, I also have to bring my wired ones. And of course, my 2 cables. So that's all I need to carry for the office on a daily basis. Packs away neatly in my bag. So the full-size one, I still bring with me when I'm traveling or if I need to bring a little bit of extra stuff with me for my daily carry. So I have my mouse with me when I'm wanting to do a full setup anywhere. I also have my charger brick. I have to bring my wireless earbuds, of course. My 2 charging cables. And of course my backup. This one and also the compact also has a little space for my USB. So I just put it here, separated from everything. So that's how I would normally pack my full-size tech kit. Sometimes I don't need my mouse with me, but I do bring a bigger power bank. So yeah, those are the Bellroys. Now let's go to the Evergoods. So Evergoods is a brand that I discovered back in 2020 and I really liked it. As you can see, it has a very minimalist aesthetic and it's quite the opposite of the Bellroys. Not in a good or bad way, just quite opposite. It has a very monochrome look and you can actually see it in the tech pouches itself. So specifically for Evergoods, it just feels like it was built to last. You can see it in the materials that they used, the foam, and even the hardware that they use. It just feels like it's going to last longer than the tech that you put inside. I was specifically curious about the Civic Access pouches because it was receiving a lot of rave reviews online, and I just decided to get both of the versions. So first, the Cap 2. The Cap 2 has obviously a 2-liter capacity and it's huge. When I first got it, I was actually surprised by how big it is. But when you realize how much stuff you can put inside, then it actually makes sense. Unlike some other tech pouches where it's really, really big and you'll just be surprised of how little it can take inside. The cap too opens up like this and it stands up on its own. It has simple dividers, two big ones, a zippered one here, and also some sort of a dump pocket. It has a key loop here. And the dump pocket you can access from inside of the pouch and also outside. So that's amazing. I've decided to use it as my small camera pouch. The padding outside of the pouch helps protect my beloved cameras. So I'll show you how I pack this out. First, I put in my small point and shoot camera in one of the dividers. And I'm actually using my other camera, but I'll use this film camera to show you how I put my other camera inside. I also have my mic pouch, and I put this here inside. My SD cards go inside this zippered pouch. My SSD, I also put here. And my small action camera just goes inside here very nicely. My memory card reader goes here for easy access. And the rest of the stuff I put inside the dump pocket. So I have my cleaner, the mounts for my action camera, tripod mount for my phone, manual viewfinder for my point and shoot. So I put everything inside here because I don't really need them organized. My extra batteries, I also put here. And then my light, I have a mini light. I put that here. And it closes very easily. So I can just grab this when I'm going out and I think I want to shoot something. Yeah, I'll just bring this with me. Finally, let's go to the cap one. So the cap one, when I first got it, I thought it was nothing special because I've had similar tech pouches before and I found them to be very restrictive because of the slim design. But that's not really the case for the cap one because there aren't any loops and it's just, big dump pockets that's divided in some way. But since there aren't any loops, then you can be as creative as you want when it comes to organizing them. And since the cap one is held together by a magnet, then you can overstuff it just a little bit and it will still close, unlike if it's held on by a zipper. I use it for hiking trips or short trips out of town where I want to bring not just tech stuff but also non-tech stuff, but I don't want them in separate pouches. So how I would typically pack it is I'd bring my charging brick / power bank with me and I put that in one of the bigger dividers. And then I bring one cable with me. I bring a small pocket knife, a multi-tool, and a flashlight. All of that in here. And it fits really, really nicely. I bring a pen with me. I also bring my field notes with me. I put that behind everything because it is separated. And then the other side, I use as my emergency pocket. So I usually bring antibacterial wipes with me. I bring this menthol thing for when I'm getting dizzy. And of course, I have mini wet wipes, just for emergencies. And then behind that, I put all the medicine that I have to bring with me. Fisherman's Friend for my throat, Gaviscon for the tummy. Put everything behind that and it closes quite nicely and it is still held on by the magnets. So yeah, the cap one is actually my favorite tech carry just because of how creative you can be when it comes to bringing stuff with you. So those are the 4 pouches that are currently my go-to tech or EDC pouches. As you can see, each one serves a very particular purpose. So depending on your use case and if you find yourself looking for your next tech or EDC pouch, one of these may be for you. Thank you for watching, and I hope you found this short video useful and informative, or at least entertaining. See you in the next one.